Da-da. Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to another ERL live stream. Yes, we're from Qatar, and hopefully it's going to be a lot better than that abomination of a race that we had last night.
There's Dave.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, not so bad. Oh no. Yeah. Nice.
His voice chat suspended, okay?
Oh, hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey. How's it going, guys?
Yo.
Actually, Randy, I've got a question for you. Because
Yes.
you work at like a beer and liquor store, no?
Yes.
Bottles of wine with corks in them. Are you
Uh-huh.
supposed to re-cork them after you open them, or is there a different way of sealing it after? Or well,
Well, you drink the whole.
I think that would be a health hazard
Yes.
for me. But you're
Yeah, you
supposed
gotta
to stuff the. I gotta recork it, right?
Yeah, you need to recork it.
Okay, okay. Good thing I didn't throw out the cork. Fun fact: don't try to open a corked bottle of wine with a pair of scissors. It doesn't work.
No. That's why we sell corkscrews for a
Yep.
reason.
I was like, oh, I don't need a corkscrew. I can just drive like one of the scissor blades in there and kind of pry it up and open. Yeah, well,
I'm sure I could do it with scissors, but you wouldn't be able to recork it, though. It would be.
yeah, well, no, what happened to me was I ended up pushing the cork like almost into the wine and went splash everywhere. So yeah.
Realistically, just break the neck off the bottom. Make sure not to get too much blood.
Yeah.
Dave gets really upset.
Yeah. I don't think she would like that very much.
It's cool if you do it right.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, let's see. 8:15. How many people are in Joe's Nasty Boys room?
Oh my
I
god. What the so far?
we did it I think we did it twice. Yeah. It's one that doesn't come up too often though. Like we haven't done it in a while.
Why don't we do Australia anymore? Then not on
That's
calendar.
That's a good question. No, we've. I mean, F1 still races there. But
I was guessing at which ones to do, and I said, oh, Australia, we haven't done that.
actually, yeah, that's a good point. We have not. We have 6 people in the. Oh, what the hell, Dave? When I come in the room, you don't greet me?
I said, what's up when you came in?
No, I didn't hear you, Dave. I want to hear your beautiful, sultry English voice when I speak up.
I know, but I can't waste it. I have to save it for the ladies, you know? That voice.
Oh.
Yes.
You don't want to lose your voice talking to the nasty boys, eh, Dave?
You know, that
I see
sounds
how it
such
is.
like a grinder page. I can't even imagine it. I just, you know.
Do you guys know the story of Nasty Boys? Okay, so it was I don't remember when. It was a long time ago, but Joe, Steph, I don't even remember if I was there or if this was a different time. But anyways, they were playing Scattergories, and if you know Scattergories, the game, there's a die, a 26-sided die with the letter of the alphabet on it. If it rolls a P or something, you have a piece of paper and you have 1 minute to write the answers to like the categories that are on a different piece of paper. So it'll be like, name a country. And because there's a P on the die, you write Peru. And then there's something that you wear. You could write down pants, etc. So anyways, you score points by filling out the page. Anyways, so one of the
Wow.
things was... One of
That was amazing. That was 55
category-
years old. And I've just been taught how to play
I
categories.
know,
That's amazing. Well done. Well done.
You know, I should have just asked if all of you guys know how to play Scattergories.
Yeah, you should have done. Yeah. But no, you just went ahead and taught us exactly. We now know exactly how to play it.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
I'm such a bonehead. Anyways, the letter. The letter on the die was N, and the category was something that you shout. And Joe wrote down nasty boys. And we well, the thing is, like, we argued against it and he argued for it, like, oh, you can imagine like this old lady having sex and she's, yelling at her lover, oh, nasty boys. And so,
I don't want to imagine.
well, yeah, so I can't remember if we ended up giving him the point or not, but yeah, so that's the story of Nasty Boys. You can ask him. He'll probably tell a better version of the story because I'm pretty terrible at telling stories. Oh, that's what we tried to argue too, but yeah, Joe was having none of it. Oh, I didn't mean it for it to be sunny. It's gonna be a night race, but
It's practice.
yeah. It, no, there's the direct drive one you just mentioned, and there's also a G923. Mm-hmm.
And the
Yep.
5.
And the 5, correct.
Come in and let us have a look at the setup. You'll get oversteer if
No.
the rear tyres lose grip before
Yeah,
There is
separate
someone
for
for
the
that
Xbox.
spot.
coming from a lack of rear downforce or an overly stiff rear suspension. But a little tweak with
But we don't.
negative camber or toe in can also help with this.
But we don't mention that name round here. Xbox.
Oh.
I know. So blinding.
I'm contractually obligated to say that Xbox sucks and everyone should buy PlayStation. There you go.
Contractually.
Sony make me say it.
Sony doesn't pay you enough money to say it, probably.
That's true.
The day Dave gets an Xbox, the world ends. We're all gonna
Indeed.
die.
Indeed. That'll be the lot. That'll be the end. End of civilization. And it's 30 years old today.
PlayStation, yep.
Yep. There's a video on
Wow.
YouTube. There's a video on YouTube. I just saw it before I come on here. Actually, it's only 2 minutes long. Very good.
Okay, the forecast looking good for this session. We've got dry weather all the way.
that makes me feel really old now, considering that's been 30 years, and I was on Sega for 5 years before that, and I was on PCs 5 years before that.
Wow.
What? No Atari?
No, I didn't. I didn't ever get the Atari. I know. I did have a friend who had one. Though I used to go around his house every Friday night to play it.
Atari.
But no, I never actually got one myself. No.
Nintendo and Atari. I went Atari, Nintendo, then Sega. Didn't get a PlayStation until like 98.
Me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 78, I think. It was 78, yeah. Yep. Boink.
Pole position 2 on a 7800. That is all you need to know about me.
Yeah, there was quite a few F1 games on the Commodore. Yeah, I started on home PCs, and that was when home PCs were just starting to hit the market. And if you wanted to play a game, you had to program it in yourself. You had to type it all in yourself. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, it's take me forever.
Yep, and then there's the DOS days.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I remember those days.
But yeah, I did love my Sega, I must admit. That was such a good console. I still miss the days where you could literally switch it on and within 10 seconds you're playing the game. I just miss those days so much.
Right.
You can't even do that now.
Hello?
But because it was on a cartridge. But because it was on a cartridge, it was instant play. You know, switch the power on, away you went. I'm just talking Sega Genesis, Joe.
Oh yeah, Dave? Is anything you're saying accurate?
Yes, of course. Everything I say is accurate. What are you talking about? I'm just saying I love my Sega Genesis.
How good we had it back in the day.
Yeah, I'm just reminiscing. Yeah. I'm just reminiscing, Joe, because PlayStation's 30 years old today.
Oh wow.
There's a video on YouTube about it. Yeah. Yeah, I wish. I wish.
Early 30s.
Yeah. I'm going backwards.
14 years old, man. It came out, but I wasn't even... No, 13. I was 13 probably at this time. Alright.
Yeah, 1994. I had just turned 8.
Dude.
No, I hadn't turned 8 yet. I was gonna be turning 8. Man.
And the first games I fiddled with, Joe, was Tomb Raider and Alien Trilogy.
Oh, you mean on your PlayStation? I thought you were
On
still
the
talking about
Play-
your Sega. Okay, Dave. 'cause
No,
I
on the
was just about to-
PlayStation.
Okay.
On the
'cause I was gonna
PlayStation.
say- I
Yeah.
was gonna say, wow, what the hell's he talking about now?
They did bring out Lara on the Sega, didn't they? Dreamcast, wasn't it? That was the fourth one, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
Actually, it was on the Sega Saturn, Dave.
Was it on the Saturn? Yeah, it was on
Yeah,
the Dreamcast as well, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, I had it on the Saturn.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
You had a Saturn?
Yeah, of course I did.
Such an asshole, Joe.
Yeah, Dave.
What?
Back when I'm gonna tell you. You know,
Go on then.
back when the N64 came out, that was like a big deal, and that's like what everybody wanted. And but it didn't have Daytona USA, so for Christmas I got a Sega Saturn.
Nice.
'Cause I was a cool kid.
Yeah, I've got a N64 now. Someone gave it to me about, I don't know, 6 or 8 years ago, and I got GoldenEye on it, and I don't see what all the fuss was about.
Well, you had to have been there, Dave.
Yeah, I think you must have had to have been there, because you play it now and it's really not that great.
Now you got to play some. If you don't, if you don't have any memories with GoldenEye, it's not that.
Yeah, no, I got no memories at all. I never had the N64.
I meant in terms of games, not in general. I just meant like
Yeah.
Yeah. Try Wave Race sometime, Dave.
Wave Race? No, I never tried that.
Yeah, that's easily one of my favorites.
Mm.
Somebody just disappeared.
I did.
No, it was just Dominic.
Station at a block. Hey, rent this thing and you can play weekend for $30 and you can play.
Wow.
I got driver you on the wheel, man.
Yep. That's pretty cool. I always wondered who rented the systems. Oh shit! What are you doing in here? What's the matter, Steph? No. No. What do you need? Password? Yeah, try it.
No, that's because when the PS4 came out, they blocked off your ability to save anything to the hard drive to stop hacking. So you can't put your own music on anything. Because so many people hacked the PS3 because of the USB. They just plug anything in and away they went. You see, so they had to put something in place to stop that. But it is annoying. I used to love the PS3 with everything that you could do on it.
PS3 was a great system.
Yeah. I used to have like
such a big jump.
I used to have like 100 films on it all the time. I just watch them, delete them, and then put those more on, and that's all I used to do.
On this 5, I gave away my 4, and now I can find that I can't watch any of the movies that I put on the. Can't even watch them.
Unless you downloaded them to your hard drive. Yeah, if you got them off of like the PlayStation.
What? You can still use them. You can still use them, Gomez.
Yeah, I don't see anything that says movies at all.
Oh, after the race, I'll take a screenshot of where you gotta go to get it. Not that I have any idea for sure. I'm just so sure that I can solve your problem. I will take a screenshot of it when I do.
I don't have a real problem with it. I just thought.
No, I'm not like Dave, but yeah. Oh.
On the 4, you can still watch any ones that you had bought already.
No, it's all right. It's all right, Gomez. You can. I'm still watching movies that I bought on the PS3 on the PS5. So you can still do it. Yeah, it's not a problem. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't think the media player app is ready to go when you first get the PS5. You have to download that separately, and that's where you can watch the movies on. It's the media player app. Yeah, yeah. I bought 3 on the PS3, and that's going back a few years. They were on sale, 59p each, and I still watch them because they're, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the quality is better than my DVR.
Yeah, yeah,
And the PS4 was better. Probably be a lot better on the
yeah.
I have Spectrum here, and it's just horrible. The DVR is horrible. Everything is horrible about it. Like, try to watch YouTube on the DVR, everything stutters. The ads always stutter and glitch. Yes, ads are annoying as it is, but when they stutter.
Yeah.
When do you guys know if you buy ads-free YouTube, is it really ad-free, or do they say, well,
Yeah.
it's not ad-free, it's just
It's ad free. Yeah.
completely ad-free? Because I didn't want to pay for it, and they go, well, you have to watch a few.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I
I've-
have the regular YouTube TV, and I have ads, but they're so much better than cable. It's like a, I don't know. It's like it's the way it's supposed to be.
It's called
know?
YouTube Premium.
Yeah, I don't even mind the YouTube regular thing. It's been way better.
Most of the time, I don't mind the ads that much, but now they seem to be piling them on.
The,
Maybe it's not.
the other
I
I
get
day, it gave me
ads.
the option to skip them.
I get
nuts.
ads every 10 minutes.
With that.
Yeah.
Really, 10 minutes? No, I get more than that.
Yeah, I get ads every 10 minutes, so I had to get it.
If you skip too many, they'll say, all right, your video won't play at the end of this. They won't take that away if you skip too many.
Mm.
I don't mind watching some ads. I realize,
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Just that now when it says 90 plus and that thing isn't even moving, okay.
Yeah. How's the room settings look, Dom? It should be pretty close to accurate. How was your dinner, by the way?
It was much
Not
smaller than I thought.
Your dinner.
My dinner.
See, that's a penis joke. Man, oh man. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, so I have a steak in the fridge that I'm currently marinating that I will have to make after the race.
Mm. Eat a lot of meat, huh, Dom?
I do. Not like that.
I mean, I just say it. Like, I feel like if I said something like that, Dustin would be like, "Oh, you're eating a lot of meat," you know, eat a lot of, it's okay in moderation, but you got to have some, you know how he is.
Vegetables. Get those vegetables.
Yeah. He sits there and he waits for his opening to come in with his sort of like high society, college educated, like I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what goes on here in Michigan. Here it comes, and it's like you haven't heard from him in 20 minutes, but he lays it down on you. And especially if I'm giving him too much of this Boston thing, then he just kind of, you know what it is? There are no like famous cities or towns in Michigan. I mean, Michigan's Michigan, right? You got, and he gets all bent up about the whole Boston thing. A lot of people do. Oh yeah, Detroit. But I mean, that's probably a tough place. I don't think.
I've been to Detroit.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? See what happens? That's not.
Actually, no. I haven't been to Detroit, but I've seen Detroit over the.
You went to Windsor?
No, I was
Detroit.
You
Detroit,
went to
Dom.
strip
What?
club in Windsor across the river? You saw Detroit?
Yeah, exactly.
Cheetahs.
Listen, when you get to see Detroit, you don't call it Detroit. It's Detroit.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
because it makes you tough like that.
Yeah, I would honestly pay $100 to watch you go into Detroit and explain that to some locals. I would
hey
sit in
there,
my
fellas.
oh
Your
yeah
fellow Canadian neighbor here.
oh yeah
Oh,
that
man.
would be. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't. I
It's
wouldn't.
not that bad anymore.
No.
It's not like the 80s, you know. Detroit in the 80s was something else.
Is Flint, Michigan still terrible?
Yeah, it's still, you know, that whole east side of the state's still kind of rough.
So if Dom went into Flint, Michigan, dressed up like a rapper, and
that's different. You go anywhere.
So you think I'm setting him up to get
doing that.
I'm setting him up to get shot just straight away. He could walk into someplace in Connecticut.
I think they'll just laugh at him, you know.
Honestly, knowing Dom, it would probably work out really well for him, and he'd be like buddies, and I'd be waiting for him in the car, and he'd come back with like 10 friends that he met in Flint, and they'd all be friends. But the joke would be
Your
on me.
pit lane tire sim under simulation settings. I thought you usually had that on. No?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll. Okay.
Everything else looks good?
Yeah, everything else looks just swell. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I tell you, if I was in charge of menu design for this game, I would consolidate those menus, and I would make that a much more streamlined process. It's nice to have options, but my God, when you put them in, what is it? Is it like 12 different boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I guess no Jamie tonight?
I guess not. I did invite him.
Oh, I invited him too.
But we do have the real Canadian, so.
Oh, thanks.
We got to be grateful. Well, I mean, come on, Dom.
Daniel's here?
Yeah. I mean,
Man.
let's be Dom. Where you live isn't really Canada. Come on.
It is Canada.
It's not. Come on, don't be silly.
I'm deep in Canada. I'm from the
No.
6.
Dom, you could hit a
That
golf
doesn't make
ball.
any sense. I don't. What does that mean?
Deep in
What
Canada?
does?
No, being in the 6 or whatever.
Oh yeah, the 6. Oh, Dusty, let me teach you about the 6.
I'm so glad you asked.
The
I'm
6
so glad you asked,
boroughs
Dustin.
of Toronto. You got
my
Scarborough. You got Old Town. You got.
He's got a place called Old Town. What a stupid.
So,
Y'all from
forever,
Old Town?
I've always heard that Toronto tries to be the New York City of Canada, and that makes total sense now.
Yeah, it's honestly.
Oh, yeah, we are the
NYC. Like
NYC.
they mean something. Your boroughs don't mean shit.
Toronto's just a bunch. Toronto's just a bunch of rich kids.
Yeah.
Like you probably have to be freaking wealthy to live
No
there.
rain, and it's going to be a dry race, so hang tight.
Oh man.
What did Randy say? It's gonna be a dry race, so good night.
Yep.
That's what I heard. It's gonna be a dry race, so good night. All right.
Randy
Good
only
night.
races in the rain these days.
Wish I could.
What's the default setup? I didn't even look before hitting go to track.
Balance.
It's 3,
Three.
but I really would not do 3. I would do 1 or 2. There's too many high downforce sweeping corners for 3 to work. Like I'm
Yeah.
going 1.
Oh, I'm sure Dave's gonna try it.
I think we should put another street course on this schedule.
Yeah, not enough.
Oh, actually, Gomez brought up a good point. We haven't done Australia in a long while, it feels like.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Maybe on, yeah, especially because it has the newish layout. Maybe on next season's schedule.
Yeah.
I hate these tracks. They're done.
It's so hard to remember where you are on the track.
I know. I'm
All
like,
the corners
is this
look
the
the
start
same.
finish line coming up? I haven't fucking, No idea.
Oh my.
Shot across your bow.
Yeah, you did.
There, I turned my ERS up too early because I thought I was in the last corner. About 3 corners too early.
This is also another track where ERS does not come back once you use it.
Do you think that's because of the lack of braking zones?
Yes.
So I had no idea until like the last couple weeks that you could coast and build the ERS again. Up. No idea. I thought you just had to brake.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Oh, that's pretty stupid.
Most
I paused the game. I needed to go get a tool, and the car didn't pit itself. I thought for sure it would pull itself into the pits, having not enough fuel. It's kind of a waste of time. Where the hell is pit lane? Is this it?
Before the final corner. Yep, you're coming up to it. You don't need to hit the brakes going into it either. You can take it full speed. The game will slow you down.
Check's complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Sorry if I'm breathing like a pedo while I tighten these Allen keys. But I have to
I
bend
couldn't
down.
even hear you breathing. You're good, bud.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Ooh, shit. Pit entry?
Yep. Tried to pit last second. I didn't want to turn around. I was going to abort my lap. Didn't decide to do it until the last second.
Oh, yeah, I still see a wheel that's off to the side of the road.
Ah, balls in my ass.
Invalidated?
Yep.
Ah, shit.
Great lap too, and I blew it.
Yeah, I was looking at your sector 1.
Not a good qualifying session so far. Yeah, that's gonna go straight to the pits because it's not enough fuel or ERS to do that. What was my best lap? A 72. I don't think it would have beat your time, so I guess.
27. Let me see. 27,170 was your sector 2.
Yeah, it wouldn't have beat yours, but I don't think it would have at least. So that makes me feel better. But
You were right there with me on my best lap. I got a 143 in sector 2, so you were like just behind. On my best lap. I got a 143 in sector 2, so you were like just behind. On my best lap. I got a 143. I don't know. Like, this is freaking me out. Hearing my own thoughts.
Honestly, it wasn't. I think it's more upsetting that it wasn't freaking me out. It was like my brain was normally echoing, so I was just like, yeah, it's just gonna keep going.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna keep hearing it over and over again.
It was like my brain was normally echoing.
There, here it goes.
Oh my god. I gotta save that.
Oh man.
Oh my god, it's really happening.
Who's is that? Who's got Dave's stream up?
Oh, the silence is terrible.
Oh man.
I've got the stream up because I was just doing some comments.
Of course, Dave's the culprit.
So that may have been me.
Oh, where's my cell phone?
Fifth in the speed trap, 211.7
230.
miles per hour. Okay, guys, everyone be aware the car's ready to go.
Or you could just say what track we're doing. That's a stupid idea. I'm not really a YouTube guy, so I don't know how it works. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, aren't most, Octopus is naked. By default.
How would you know if you asked them?
Well, no, I don't think you need to ask a naked animal if it's naked. I think it's just a redundant question at that point. I mean, if somebody's completely bald, Dave, you don't walk up to them and go, "Hey, you got any hair?" No, I'm just trying out a new style where I haven't got any at all. Like what are the odds, right?
But you don't know because they can't speak English. They might say to you, yes, I'm wearing clothes right now.
Octopuses.
Hey Daisy, are you naked?
just 30 seconds left in the session.
Yeah, I think he would have got a faster time if he hadn't crashed out.
Oh my god! I did it again!
Yeah, you can't run it wide out there. Like, you gotta catch a little bit of the curb.
Yeah. Oh well. 2 purple sectors. I think if I kept it tighter, it might have been close. Yeah, it's just me not getting any laps before we did this. That was my fault.
Oh, somebody's in a wind tunnel. Oh man, somebody was in the wind tunnel.
What a dope.
You're fine, bud.
No, let me beat myself up. I like it.
Bet you do.
It motivates me. What a pile of dog turd.
That corner where you went wide, Joe,
Yeah.
I usually lift. It's very, very difficult to take flat out,
Yeah, I really
even on
wanted
low
to.
fuel like that. I know you do. I know.
Okay, let me just.
I know
just
Joey
see.
wants to take it flat out, but
I just want to see what I did here. I did a 56 to a 65. Okay, and a 15 to a 14. Okay, so all I had to do is get my stupid ass around that final corner instead of packing it down in there like an orangutan would, and then
wow.
that's all right. If I had
You
just
feel
run a
better?
40, no, not really. If I had just run that half-ass time I did in the first run, I would have been all right. But that's cool. I'll just go ahead. What is it, Dave? What do you do? Kick yourself in the dick? Kick your dick in? Kick your dick off? What did I do? The dog bit. Screwed the pooch. I screwed the pooch. That's what it is.
Oh, you got there eventually.
Yeah. After I had like a bit of a seizure.
Okay.
It's pretty embarrassing. Not that seizures are embarrassing. Then that's not what I meant. Generally, for the audience listening, it's
Alright, race
my
strategy.
brain stopped.
That's not gonna work. We're gonna do this. Because I'm abusive on throttle. I
I'm
want
going
this.
setup 1.
Just a reminder, if you do go setup 1, you will have to save fuel. You won't have enough if you
It's
run
alright.
flat out.
I'm planning on drafting your ass for as long as I can.
You can do whatever you want in the race, Joe. Whatever you think will make you cross the finish line the fastest.
Dave, you got any inspirational any inspirational things you can tell me before the race starts? I'm feeling a bit Lewis Hamilton right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I feel like
get it.
I feel like I need to park the car.
Are you just slow, Joe? Is that what it is? Are you just slow?
I'm getting older. I just found out I'm in my late 30s, and it's like.
What do you mean you just found out? How can you just find out? Well, you just woke up and suddenly went, oh my goodness, I'm in my late 30s. How on earth did that happen?
Last Monday, my supposed friends were like, hey, did you know that you're in your late 30s? And I'm
Yeah,
like,
well, that's because you were dreaming and trying to, in your own little head, you were trying to think of yourself still in your mid-30s when you weren't. That's your own fault.
I don't know.
You're in
Oh,
your
no.
30s, Joe. You're gonna
Yeah,
be
well,
fine.
Yeah, well, no,
Almost
no, I'm going to be
40.
fine. Every subsequent day that passes, Dom, I get closer to death. I'm not
We
going to be.
all are in the same boat, Joe.
I don't say I'm going to be fine. I get further away from fine every moment that goes by. Like, since we started this conversation, I was more alive than I am now.
Oh my God.
Joe, you'll be fine. You'll soon be 40, and then
Dave,
you'll be 47.
You know how
Then
you
you'll
know
be
I'm getting close to
47,
40?
and your
I was
dick will
on,
drop off.
yeah, I was on Facebook Marketplace looking up dirt bikes. That's the beginning of like a midlife crisis,
Oh
right?
my God.
Right? Do I need a dirt bike? No, I don't need a dirt bike. Dom, suck my ass, Dom. You bought a motorcycle.
Yeah, I know why you were looking up a dirt bike.
Why would I be looking up a dirt bike?
Because I got a motorcycle.
No, I wanna go in the woods and ride on a dirt bike and be like those guys in the Bush Beer commercials
Come
that are like,
on,
I'm in the
man.
mountains and I'm doing mountain things and this shit. You know, like I have any right to be doing that. I went for a walk in the woods like 2 weeks ago, like I told you, and I felt for a minute I felt
Got
like a man.
lost.
I felt like Dustin. You know, I'm traversing these sticks, stepping on sticks and rocks, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in these woods.
Did you climb a tree?
I didn't climb a damn tree, but
Oh.
I crossed over a bridge that was made of a tree. Anyway, and then I got lost, and then I felt that really silly, like little kid fear in my stomach of like, oh no, and I realized how unmanly I really am in that situation.
How do you get lost in Rhode Island?
I don't know. I guess you have to be a real dope.
Mm-hmm.
But I got lost. Didn't have a phone because I thought it'd be a better idea to bring a digital camera instead of a phone like an idiot.
How long would it take to walk across Rhode Island?
Well, it takes 45 minutes to an hour to drive across it. So if you divide the average speed you'd be traveling, let's say 60 miles an hour by the average speed you'd be walking,
Oh,
let's just say
God.
that's 5, right? So that'd be
Oh, God.
what? Oh God,
60
what,
miles
Dave?
would take you
I'm losing the will to
probably
live.
like 3 days.
Come on, Joe, get on with it.
No,
Just say a very long time.
It would take you some time. It would take you some
Yeah, a
time
very
to get
long
there.
time. That's what you had to say.
Yeah, it would take a little bit of time, you know? I mean, oh, why is my child screaming? Can someone tell me? She was so peaceful a minute ago. So what's the sitch, guys? Were we waiting on anybody in particular?
Not me. I'm ready to go.
Nope, let's go.
Dom cakes?
I'm cool as a cucumber. I'm good to go.
Alright.
ERL, you ready?
I'm good.
All right.
Just to let the Sioux leaders know, I am in third position.
What? Dave, you want my third? Oh, shit. Okay, well,
Oh man.
just,
Multi
Dom.
21, Dave.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Dave,
Dave,
just remember it's a long race,
Yeah,
Dave.
go fuck yourselves. I
Yeah,
don't
it's not a
remember
long
nothing.
race for Dave. Dave lives in the moment. What do you mean? His race is, you know.
Well, fuck me, he's on softs too.
Mediums. No soft one, man.
Oh, God.
Dave's coming. Oh, they're both around.
Oh, something happened to the Alpine guys.
Oh, man.
We're fine.
Yeah, we were racing, Joe. That's what happened to the Alpine guys, you know.
Yeah, actually racing.
Actually racing, yeah.
As opposed to
Side
the
by side.
2 guys most other day.
I can't tell what sort of condescending stuff he's saying. He's murmuring too low into Michigan.
Dave is saying it loud and cocky, so it's too bad.
Yeah, so you got a contrast. That's the style at Alpine.
That start was okay. That's
Uh-oh.
Thanks, Randy.
Hello. Ooh. Oh, just me, not by me. What? Oh, someone's here.
Just a heads up, Dom. I'm gonna pause on the front stretch just in case.
Okay.
Mikey, you got a Dave Hook coming. And a Dusty too.
Are you on pause, Joe? I can't see.
Nope. Now I am.
Okay.
I figured you were
you're-
just kind of saving fuel anyways.
Well, I think your AI just used a bunch of ERS.
Oh my god, it did. Thank you for saying something. Holy shit.
Yeah, you just flew away from me on the straight.
Wow, that sucks balls. Alright, well, hopefully I can gain some of that back. I wanted to see what my force feedback number was set to, because it felt kind of funny.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.1 seconds.
Uh-oh. Concede. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Great. Sorry, Gomez. I did. I think it's barely in the right force. 20 to 4 DRL. He's okay, man. I got a pit anyway. Wing's screwed.
I did not mean to hit that 50-meter board.
Does your car feel kind of loose to you?
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.
Loose? No, the steering feels
Oversteer?
light, but no, it feels pretty balanced right now.
Oh, okay, because the back of your car looks like it's traveling a lot on some of the corner edges. Right there, even, there's like a little bit of movement.
Oh yeah, like a tiny bit, but not
Tiny bit, nothing big.
maybe like the
Reason I ask
visuals are
is 'cause
being
I'm-
over exaggerated.
I'm a lot towards understeer right now. Probably because I'm in dirty air.
Well, I mean,
Even my
The
tire
short
wear
answer-
is understeer.
Okay, be aware, grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Well, the unks are going at it again.
I kind of wish we still had the ability to adjust our ERS.
what
we used
between
to.
like medium, low, and hot lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so if there was a situation where you really needed to store it up and you had the ability to go a lower pace, you could do that in a way that's more efficient than lift and coast.
Yeah.
She's on 24.
Well, yeah, you do, but in order to save it, the ERS is always locked on medium use. So I can't,
You can't shut it off completely.
on the
No, but it
bottom
always deploys a little bit.
at medium. Oh. Your ERS deploy should say medium on the bottom right, Gomez. Oh, don't crash, but yeah, your ERS percentage is 100, but your deploy rate is always going to be locked at medium, and that's what I'm saying.
Medium
Yeah.
or overtake.
Yeah, there's only 2 modes accessible, whereas there used to be, like if I had the ability, if I had like a pace advantage or something, I could run it in lean, store up some ERS for later when maybe I wouldn't have that same pace advantage because of some sort of tire differential.
Well, you got
Or the fuel mix.
you got 4 on F124, Joe.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I noticed at retail now, F123 is $30 and they're giving 24 at 20. That's never a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
When the previous games, it got more retail value in a sports type genre. You don't see that too often. You don't see the 2 years prior Madden game having more value than the newest one.
That means they did a terrible job with the game.
But thankfully, the studio that worked on this F1 is now working on the one we're going to be having next year. So, Tom, were you trying to make a sneaky getaway?
A little bit.
Oh, that's not nice.
I gotta make you work for it, man.
Which begs the question, why do they keep having the other team work on the F1 games if they come out of very poor quality and no one buys them?
Well, it's probably down to money.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any economic sense to do that, does it? They might just as well constantly employ the team that they've got to carry on making the game.
I don't think that team has enough time to make a new game every season.
Get out of it!
They'd have to do something like what they do with that WRC game where they release like a seasonal thing, which would be a better model anyways, in my opinion, especially if you're not changing the game engine.
I'd buy an upgrade every year.
Yeah,
Like discounted rate.
I think that'd be a better. I think
They
the
probably
WRC
make
game had a $20 upgrade to like the 24 version of the game. I just think that's a better model.
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't make as much money though.
Oh.
Maybe they wouldn't make as much money, but they'd have a better relationship with the customer, which, I mean, maybe long term.
Which I like the WRC game too. I can, if somebody's looking for a game that they want to sit down and play and don't give a damn if they freak out if they die. It's awesome. It's scary as hell though if you screw up, so I'll say that, damn. And why the hell am I echoing?
Dave.
I hear a slight echo, but
I hear myself echoing. It's like, what the hell? So it's not my mic, thank God. Will do. Oh.
Brake check.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect
Don't
job
need to
on the
brake
turn
at
in
the
the
corner.
lead. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy
that
with
was oversteer.
Okay,
Just so you know, I see you too.
Okay.
Dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Question is when you two are fitting.
Right now.
Ooh. What the hell is this?
and unsafe release.
Oh, wow.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.6 seconds. Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Dusty. What have you done?
Damaged my wing. I rear-ended Daniel. I damaged my wing.
Oh no.
Thank you, Gomez.
Nice, Gomez.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 24.1 seconds.
Coming up to a Williams through the
It's me.
sweeping corners.
I'm about to pit, guys, so don't worry.
All right, Andy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Joe gets by. And we go for medium. Make it home. Gomez gonna get by me. It's all good, guys. Don't worry. If you're just able to All right, let's go get this show.
Gap to your teammate behind is 26.7 seconds.
Reel them in.
I thought you were gonna bump draft me for a second, Joe.
I actually
That
thought
was
about it.
really close.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 19.6 seconds. That's P3, you're into the podium positions.
Like you
Well
said,
done.
the Dave says third.
Oh man, is it gonna be another Dave MK battle?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, the car behind's catching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap. Be aware.
Oh, I saw you come out in the reviews, Mikey. No worries.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Gap to the car in front is 46.3 seconds.
Oh. That's weird. Okay, Mikey and Dave are on hot on my tail. And they're battling each other. It's really hot and heavy. So I doubt I'm going to catch you, Gomez. You know I'm on a softer tire. I'm not on the softest tire. Hang on, Mikey. Oh, you're fine on this. Dave on the button. Dave's trying. Plus.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Whoa! Go on, go, Mikey.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
4 to go. Yeah, Gomez, I think you got it, man. You should be good. Barring a major mistake by you. Unless you get caught up in Dave in the Vikings battle. Oh, there was some touching and some touchy. There's some touching, yep. That's where it's there with some touch, and there was some bad touch. Oh yeah, they're coming to you. Yep, concede, bring home 1-2.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Oh, Dusty's kidding.
Ah,
Oh boy, Dave.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds of that. Really good stuff. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
oh no! I'm out of fuel, out of tyres, 3-second penalty. Yeah!
Whoa.
Good race, Tom.
Oh, good race.
I didn't think it was going to close quick enough, but it did. That was good the last lap, though. That was good racing.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, I'm out of fuel!
You did a nice job going too wide through some of those corners.
Yeah, sorry,
No,
I know we made some contact, but I wasn't expecting a lunge.
That was all the contact I wanted to make anyway. That was perfect. 10 years
Yeah,
ago, or 8 years ago, Dom, you couldn't have handled that, but that was really fun. That's the happiest I've been to lose a race, because that was just so damn fun. I thought you were going to try to go too wide through whatever it is, 12, 13, 14. I was like, oh, God, Dave's going to win the race.
Oh, yeah, I know that it's impossible to go too wide through there.
But your arrow, everything was there, and I'm like, my God, he's gonna send it down there. So I figured I might as well stay in it too. And then I looked back to see who third was. It's it'd be better if there was just a couple more guys that could mix it up a little bit there, because this just turns into this silly.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh, Dave! Oh!
Ah!
Oh, if it wasn't for that 3-second penalty, Dave. Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
Rats. MK got the podium. Yeah.
Well done, MK.
That puts MK ahead of Dave in the points.
Oh,
Oh, shut
man.
up! Shut up!
That's just the math of it, nothing I can do.
I thought I screwed you up, MK, because I was on the right side to let Dave go by, and then I just couldn't switch over when you were trolling.
Now,
4 more points.
wow.
Got gray hair there on the Ferrari team. I named my, I couldn't find anybody with gray hair.
Look, man.
We need that.
Whew.
Joe, at all during that race, did you check your tire temperatures or no?
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Were they getting cold?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. My front tire, the lap before I got in front of you and started pushing with like 5 laps to go,
Your tires are too cold.
my front tires were getting cold, so I was like, Joe's front tires must be getting cold too. So I threw the brake balance all the way to the front to try and heat up the front tires before I tried to drive away from you, but I ended up oversteering and sliding the rears, and you caught up anyways. But
Yeah.
it was an idea that I had to try and lose you with like
it's
5
a
laps
good
to go.
idea. Yeah, it's a good idea. The only thing is I was keeping the temperature by basically scrubbing the apex, even though I was going super slow. I was deliberately adding, say, 10, 15 degrees more lock, just so that I would scrub the tires to keep that heat in them.
Yeah.
Right, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You just
gotta
gotta
scrub your rubber.
You just gotta scrub it. And then sometimes you just got these freaking ERS, DRS races where it's just like, here, jerk me, I'll jerk you, jerk me, I'll jerk you, and then what ends up? Nothing.
Yeah.
Right? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Nobody's jerking anybody. Yeah.
Well, you and I jerked each other that whole damn race. I think at one point I looked down at my my delta there, and I was halfway through the lap. I was almost 3 seconds slower than the previous lap. That's how much we were messing about trying to either store up ERS or whatever we were doing.
Or save fuel or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, I ignored fuel. I figured whatever, if it runs out, it runs out, because I figured the ERS was more important, especially after I paused it like a dope.
Oh yeah, that was going to be one of my questions. How much percentage did you lose from that?
I was in the 60s.
Oh god.
But I gained it all back, so it had no impact on our race at all. Like you did a better job on the last lap than I did. So I got it back up to 100% at one point, so no excuses from me. I just didn't get it done, Dave. So no autograph session tonight from me.
Oh, I'll sign autographs.
No, you can sign autographs. You deserve to sign some autographs. I'm going to go back to the trailer and just take some ibuprofen.
Can I just say that congratulations to you two pussies going into turn 1 with us Alpines behind you, because you two took so much avoided action thinking we were going to smack straight into the back of it. It was insane.
I wasn't planning on stopping for turn 1. I figured my best bet's just to go straight on through. I don't know what country's after Qatar, but I was going to end up in it because I didn't want to end up speared off into... Let me check my calendar. Let me see here. One second. Miami.
Oh, nice. Hopefully Jamie can make that race, because Jamie's always really competitive there.
Yeah. Miami's usually comes down to more of like a... No, Miami. Yeah, we got so. No, it's Miami, Netherlands, Azerbaijan. Those are our next 3 weeks.
Nice.
Leading up to Christmas. So we've got Miami, Netherlands, Azerbaijan, and then obviously the middle of the season is Monaco, and that would be on the 30th of December. That's not New Year's Eve, right?
The 30th of December? No, that's not New Year's Eve.
Because it's 31 days.
What the fuck, guys? Are you fucking kidding me right now? You're gonna laugh at me because I don't know how many days are in December? What the fuck? Seriously?
It's always
That
been
is
31.
almost 31
Oh,
days.
it's just a question. I didn't ask you how to tie my effing shoes, Dave. And you're over here cackling like a little girl. All right? You freaking doofus. All right? I just asked you, is it New Year's Eve? And you turned into this little laughing squeaky bitch over here. All right? Stick it up your ass, Dave. How many days are in September? I don't fucking know. Jesus Christ. You know, February cheap. Yeah, unbelievable. God
Well, that's
almighty.
it's like saying, oh, when's Halloween? October 30th? It's like, no, it's always the 31st.
I don't give a shit about New Year's. Okay, that was never a big thing for me. I always thought it was a stupid thing to get all worked up about. I mean, like, come on, nothing. It's just a date change. But anyway, that's beside the point. All right, everyone knows Halloween. All right, I was just curious. Is that's not October 30th? Whatever. Dave, suck it. All right, just suck it right out of my ass.
I think I've just jizzed everywhere.
Such an asshole. Unbelievable. Like, come on. Whatever. I got the big ones down pat, but I mean, Jesus, I was thinking to myself, I was fairly certain that it wasn't New Year's Eve, but I was like, well, shit, if it is, you know. It's not like I looked it up. I didn't start looking it up. I was pretty certain it wasn't. But Dave crapped his pants immediately. Like, immediately crapped his pants. And then he continued to show his maturity by continuously crapping his pants furthermore, figuring that they were already soiled, he might as well just empty his entire colon into his chair, which he has subsequently done. So, at this point, Dave, you might as well call that chair done. I hope you had a good run with it.
Oh, dear.
Jesus. You know, there's some words I can't spell either, Dave. There's some very simple words that I've never been able to spell. Let's see.
Losing?
What the hell is one of the words I can't spell? Oh, yeah. Sometimes spelling really throws me off. I have a little. Oh, that's acceptable. I was trying to spell change. I had a little cup full of coins, and I was going to write change on the top of it, and I was like, how do you write change? How do you spell that? What is it? C-H-A-N what? G-E? Does it Changy? That doesn't sound right. And I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look right. And I'm sat there, and I'm like, okay, this is a really important moment. Like, if God's watching me God's watching me right now. If I look this up, then I'm gonna have to answer for this. But if I just stick with my gut and it's Changy, then I fucking hate spelling. It just doesn't have that sort of feel that math does, you know? It's like there's no rhyme or reason for anything. God, how many times I meant. Yeah, you can't. You have not only have to have the memory for it, you actually have to care enough to absorb it. It's like it's a dual thing. Like if you I don't know. It's kind of like if you met a really irritating person, you're less likely to just remember their name just because they're annoying and you don't want to remember their name. You know, it's kind of like that. It's just the way the spelling always was. It just pissed me off the way they did it. You know, what the hell's the word that I always deliberately spell wrong in all my essays and college and stuff? What the hell was it? I did it wrong because I just believed it should have been spelled differently than it was. They. So if you write like, what the hell is it? Like a sentence with the word the, and it's pronounced the, right? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would deliberately spell it They because I'm thinking this is stupid. Like this is just stupid. It's not the, you know, it's the. But I can see it, but like I just felt better doing it that way. And whatever Steph would look over my papers, she'd give me a hard time about it. Whatever, David. You're just a jerk, Dave. Honestly, 31 days in December. 31 days.
It's just funny, it really is.
It's hilarious, Dave. It's honestly the funniest thing I've heard all weekend. It's like it's hysterical. I mean,
Your rebuttals are what's funny about it.
what's my rebuttal, Dave? What's my rebuttal to you laughing at me not knowing how many days are in December?
Because the way you're talking now.
Talking? Why does this happen to you, Dave? Why would when any sort of how many days are in March? March? What does March got? Like 29, 30?
31.
I don't know the rhyme. I didn't listen. What? The hell right? That's insanity. What's that made up by Jeffrey Dahmer? Who wrote that? That's craziness. That's ridiculous. What? Something 6 months in, everyone's having a good time. It's 31 days, mix it around. What in the world was that? That's unless you can add some instruments here and just try to make it into a little ditty. I mean, make it into a little song that's and a little more theatrics to it. Maybe I can remember it, but oh yeah, no, the ABCs is. I mean, I sing it twice a night, so. Fucking Dave, unbelievable. You make my face hot. You make my face hot because you make me mad. You make me mad enough where I can feel my forehead get hot. It's like
Dom?
You really you're one of those kids that laughs at something you say in school, but then the other kids laugh, but it's not that funny. It's just that you're effing laughing, and it's like Tom. You know Tom, right? Tom Mello. You used to race with us a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He used to do that to me. He used to say something that was not funny. It just wasn't that funny. He'd laugh, and all the other morons would start laughing. He'd say, "Oh, Joe has no penis," and he'd start laughing. And it's like, that's not funny. Joe has no penis. What kind of joke is that? It's a stupid joke. And he's laughing, and then a bunch of fools are laughing, and next thing you know, everyone's freaking laughing, except for me. I'm not laughing. I don't get it. I don't get the joke. I got no penis. That'd be a terrible thing. Whatever, Dave.
Dom!
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Did you just give him money?
That is confidential information there.
Well, when
Mr.
another
Bland.
dude says thanks in that sort of sensitive, loving voice to another man, there's only a couple of scenarios where that takes place without money being exchanged. So whatever you do,
my God.
I'll give Dave something right now. Oh, I said I was going to give him something. I didn't say I was giving him money. I got a couple pictures of myself.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a picture here. Freaking stupid 31 days. Make New Year. No, listen, Dave, don't even spit all over yourself right now.
If it was,
listen to me.
If it was a month like September or June or something, and you couldn't remember, then that's fine. But really, December.
Don't come over here like the sweet guidance counselor, Dom, and try to make me feel better. That'll piss me off even more. Just go back, go sit in your office and just stuff it. All right? Listen, Dave. All right? Listen.
Sweet guidance counselor.
No, that's what he is. Dom's coming over here oh, it's okay, honey. Don't worry about it. Come on, you're not helping at all. Dave's still laughing at me. How's that helping? Now he's laughing harder. Somebody's gonna come over and try to make me feel better. Listen, Dave, are you big into New Year's Eve? Is that a big thing for you? Do you like that holiday?
No, can't stand it.
So then, where's the passion? Why do you know this about the month? Are you just a big month enthusiast? Are you a big date enthusiast? What do you know about it?
No,
Why
just
do you celebrate Christmas, Joe, and then 6 days later
how you
Yeah,
doing?
that one. That's the one.
Hey, hi there, mate. Hey, it seems like you showed up.
Happening. There's a
I
lot
don't-
happening in that week.
Yeah,
How do you
listen,
not know what
because
31st is?
first off, as soon as I got married, that week just became a freaking like of things you
So
have
you
to do.
forgot everything before you were
Yeah.
married?
Well, before I was married, it was easy. It was just like whatever. Nothing mattered. I could do whatever I wanted. I mean, I didn't have to worry about New Year's Eve. I didn't have to worry about New Year's Day. I didn't have to worry about Christmas. I didn't have to worry about Christmas Eve. Now I have to think about all those stupid things. You know, before I was married, I didn't know. I didn't care. It wasn't I mean, whatever. I mean, I knew Christmas Day, but I didn't get all bent up about New Year's Eve. I never liked New Year's Eve. I always thought it was a really strange holiday. But
yeah, so regardless, you should still know what day it falls on if you hate it.
Well, I don't hate it.
You would know about it even more. You would recognize, oh, I hate this holiday.
Okay,
It's
I didn't say I
December
hate it. I just said I don't get my rocks off. It's about as good. It's about as good as January 10th to me. Like it's just like whatever, you know. As a matter of fact, I'll give you something. I mean, screw New Year's Day and all that shit. I'd rather celebrate the day that the clocks go the other direction and you get more daylight. They should celebrate that freaking day.
Joe, have you got a shovel in your garage?
Yeah, I got a lot of shovels, Dave. Why?
You should start digging then, because you're getting deeper and deeper and deeper.
Whatever. Yeah. All I'm saying is, you know, I mean, and like, was I like completely lost how many days we're in December? No, I'm not sitting here thinking, gee, I hope it's not 64 days. I knew it was going to be 30 or 31, Dave. You know? Dave, you keep it up. I'm going to come to your house, and you're not going to see December 31st. How does that sound? Do you like that one? For you, it'll be December 30th, okay? I'll come to your house. I'll get on an airplane that I'm terrified of.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yeah, I will. I'll get on it. I'll take the money out of the bank tonight. I'll get on the freaking airplane. I'll come to your house. I'll figure out where the hell you live based on the pictures you sent me, and
Ooh, I've got his address.
That's right. And you know what? I'll put you in the basement.
But I'm not going to give it to you.
Yeah, I'll just take it from you. And then I'll put you in the basement, and I'm calling the fire department. That's what I'm going to do to you. December 30th, 2024, Dave will be back in the basement, tied up to God knows what. What do you like to be tied up to, Dave? Just give me a one-word answer. Don't give me the nothing. Okay. No.
There you go. There's your one-word answer. Nothing.
What? I always forget. Did you tie yourself up or did you put on a dog harness? What was it?
No, it was a choke lead.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
That's so screwed up. That's so screwed up, Dave. Like honestly, like if anyone knew I did that, I didn't. But if anyone knew I did that, I'd be pretty embarrassed.
Oh my God.
I mean, I've done some stupid things, exploring sexually, but I've never dressed myself up like a dog and gone into the basement. You dressed up like a dog, right? To do this?
No, I didn't dress up like a dog.
So you just sat there naked and with a choke lead on?
What the hell's wrong with you, Dave? Oh my God, where do we start?
Okay, one question, Dave. Were you on all fours when the firemen came in?
No.
Why not? What difference does it make at that point? You might as well have made it funny for them. I mean, were you just standing there like a dope, leaning up against the lolly column? Was that what you were doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, hey, sorry guys. I was trying out my new choker lead, and I figured this would be a good spot. And no clothes, right? You had no clothes on?
I didn't have any clothes on, but the reason why I didn't have any clothes on was not because I was doing the old bondage kinky shit job. It was because it was the middle of the summer and it was very, very hot. It was like a heat wave. That's the reason why I didn't have any clothes on. I was not doing some kind of I was merely just playing with this choke lead. Yeah, you know, like you do when you're a stupid kid. You're like I was just mucking around, and I put me left hand in the choke lead, and you know.
See what he does? He turns into a freaking leprechaun halfway through the conversation when he gets upset. Why are you doing this, Dave?
And then I was pulling on the choke lead on one hand, you know, so it was tightening, and I was undoing it again, and I was tightening it again, and I did that for about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, and then I thought, well, I wonder what would happen if I put the other hand in. So I put the other hand in, and it suddenly went tight, and I couldn't undo it.
See how upset he's getting right now?
Oh crap!
Literally, I need like a dictionary to figure out what he just said to me. Unreal. Mom, I'm grateful I never had that kind of experience with the police or the fire department. I've never had a sexual experience that was viewed by anyone. I've actually never been caught doing anything weird by another human being. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You know who I bet knows that silly rhyme? I bet Stephanie knows that rhyme. I bet that's exactly what she would have said to me if I asked her what day it was. She would have said, "Yeah, I don't know the rhyme." Yeah. I feel like if I remember correctly, MK started in the middle of the year somewhere. Like he just jumped over to. Yeah. Like how does the rhyme start in September? How's that gonna help anybody? Oh, my school always started in August.
Oh, that sucks.
Dustin knows.
Which 4 do you know? Like Huron, yeah.
3. Lake? This is the Lake Chicago?
Not quite. Not quite.
What?
No.
Lake Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Lake Chicago. I was like, really? And no one said anything. And I was like, oh my god, I don't know anything.
It's Lisa likes licking lettuce lightly.
David, get out of here, Dave.
It is. I've just looked it up. I've just looked it up. It's Lisa likes licking lettuce lightly.
Lisa likes to lick lettuce?
Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie.
What does that have to do with Lisa licking lettuce?
Because they're all L's, you plebhead. Lisa likes licking lettuce
If they're all
lightly.
L's, how do you tell them apart?
I don't know.
That's a good point, Tom. What the hell kind of stupid rhyme is that?
Listen, I typed in.
Hey, kids! I've got a great thing to teach you kids! It's gonna fuck you up for the rest of your life! That's the Great Lakes!
Imagine if someone's mom's named Lisa, and all the kid can picture the rest of his life is his mom getting weird with some cabbage over there in the corner, fucking going at it. Dave, you're a sick puppy.
Man.
You are a sick puppy. You're something. You're a loose cannon, Dave. Oh man, where did you look that up? YouPorn? Like, come on.
No, I just asked.
Is there a search engine in that?
I just put into Google Great Lakes rhyme, and there it is. Lisa likes licking lettuce lightly. That's right.
Completely irrelevant!
That's gross. That's really gross.
Oh my god.
I always liked the name Lisa. I haven't told you guys. I can't figure out a name to name my kid. I literally can't think of one. No, it's a boy. It turned into a boy on me.
Oh.
Yeah, like 2 months ago.
Then it's good. Then it's good.
See, I had ideas if it was going to be a girl. I just expected it to be a girl because, I mean, I figured, what the fuck, you know? I understand that.
Joe.
What?
It's got to be Dave.
Steph doesn't like the name Dave.
What?
It's my middle name. It's my middle name. She doesn't like my middle name.
Oh.
You know? And I like the name Joseph, but I'm not going to name him Joseph if my name's Joseph. That'd be frustrating. Is someone doing some Ridge Racer 4? What's going on right now in the background?
I'm doing laps in Gran Turismo.
Hey, so am I. Look at me. Look
The,
at us. A couple of Gran Turismo guys.
The daily race C this week is actually pretty cool. It's 20 laps of Spa with dynamic weather.
Yeah, you want my account credentials? You can maybe get me some money? Maybe, because I don't.
And maybe I can rank you up in ranked so that if we ever decide to race together online.
Don't rank me up.
No?
Rank me down. Lovely Lisa licking lettuce lightly.
Lisa Lisa likes
Like, I
licking
still
lettuce
can't.
lightly.
How does that relate to the lakes? I still can't wrap my head around it.
I think it's a joke. It's just a joke.
Yeah, they like.
Voice of reason.
Oh, cat's here.
It's got to be a joke. I've never heard that. And plus, it's kind of funny. There you go. You have the two elements right there.
That's hilarious. He's
Me
never heard
never
of it,
hearing
so
of
it
it.
has to be a joke, and then it.
Yeah. There's never been any kind of mnemonic device for the Great Lakes that I know of.
Mnemonic. I can't take it. I can't take it. Does
What
your
it's called.
Dustin? Does your wife hear you talk like this? Does she
My
appreciate
wife
this?
has a bigger vocabulary than I do.
Oh,
by
okay.
far.
All right. So you guys are just over there one upping each other with these
Yeah.
little cute words here and
Yeah.
there. Is that how you guys get yourselves all going? You're just like, oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, I've
Oh
sent
yeah,
it to
speaking
the
of
sent it to the chat.
categories.
What?
Sorry, I was saying, speaking of categories, the title of the party chat was a category story. Did you see the title of this party chat? Joe's Nasty Boys.
Oh, Categories is the
No.
game we play, Dom, that I'm really good at?
No, you're not really good at it. You're just good at convincing people of your wild
Bullshit?
ideas. Of your, well, I wasn't gonna say bullshit because that's pretty mean, but
No, it's
your
pretty much
wild
bullshit.
ideas.
No, it's mostly bullshit ideas. Yeah, but that's a fun little game because you can kind of make stuff up, you know. If it's like, you know, name a bird that starts with a letter, whatever, you just make up a bird. Probably exists. Unless I bet if you play with somebody like Dustin, he expects you to know exactly what you're talking about. If
Well,
you
yeah, I would
tell
know.
him.
I would see right through your bullshit. If you just
Oh, of course. Yeah.
make up a bird that starts with the letter P.
It's the
Pigeon.
The oh yeah.
Oh, make up a bird.
Yeah, it's the Pembroke
Or
herring.
make up a bird.
Yeah, the Pembroke herring.
No.
The
took a city out of Rhode Island, all two of them.
no, I don't. There's no Pembroke around here. I don't think so. How about the Filipino Rogerback dove?
Filipino Rogerback was Dave's name. Oh man.
So what happened with Nasty Boys? You guys asked me to come up with a word that my mom would scream out.
No, it was something that somebody screamed. No. It was so the die had the letter N on it, and the category was something that somebody shouts. You brought your mom into this, or you brought an old lady into this.
Yeah,
and you're like,
yeah.
oh yeah, this is what an old lady would say to like a young
like a
man
younger
who's
suitor. Yeah, like a younger suitor. Like I'm picturing like an old lady, like she's in like her 70s, but she's still she's right on the cusp of still being. No, well, okay, so you'd want it, right? So, and then she's got two younger guys in their 30s, and they're like, they're a little curious, little older curious there, and then she's like, oh hey, nasty boys, and she yells, nasty boys, come on in here, you know, like, and that was what the question was. Somebody yells but it starts with an N. Nasty boy. What do you think, Dustin? Would you take that?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh shit, Dustin, come on. Yeah. The thing was, it rolled an N, and I'm supposed to say something that somebody yells. It starts with an N, right?
Mm.
So I'm picturing this old woman yelling, "Nasty boys!"
How do you win the game? How many people would shout nasty boys? Because I think that would be low on the list.
Well, the idea being is that I came up with a word so I'd get the point for the nasty and a point for the boys. Because it's two words. So, but what they do when I play this game with my friends, they all vote on my bullshit. Like, are we going to accept this? And they never accept any of my creative stuff like that. They always shoot me down. Like Nasty Boys was one of them. Like sometimes they accept my stuff, like, you know. Hey Dustin, why don't you can you name a bird that starts with the letter F?
I was gonna say falcon, but I was trying to think of a
More unique one, right? Because that's the whole game, Because everyone's gonna put falcon.
So that's how you get one
That's separate. Yeah, exactly. And that's where I start coming
for a
up with like
specific one, yeah.
I start coming up with like, yeah, or like the
I don't know any other birds that start with F, so you got me there, man. I'll get that game.
you got the front-winged horse-necked goose. Right? So then they'll search front-winged horse-necked goose, and up will come the front-necked goose of Malaysia, and they'll like, okay, we'll have to give it to them. It's pretty close. The front-necked goose of whatever. All I know is I have the scorecards from categories with my friends the last, I don't know, whatever 10 years we played it, and I have an alarmingly high win ratio due to my
I think because everybody gets tired and they just
they just
deal with
give
your
up.
bullshit. Yeah.
Nasty boys! That's exactly what an older woman would yell. If there was a woman Dave's age and she had a couple of young guys, say your age, Dom, over her house, and she wanted them to bring the tea after some sexual intercourse, right? Right? Are you picturing this, Dave? You picturing her lying there on like a
Oh,
sort
I
of
am
a
picturing it. Yeah.
daybed? Yeah.
Yep.
She's lying on the daybed, just kind of gleaming, right?
Yep.
She's proud of herself. She
Yep.
wants the tea, and the tea's not here yet. She goes, "Nasty boys, where's my tea?" Right? And then they bring it in, but they're all they're wearing is a bow tie in the scene. They used to tell you when you were a little kid having an imagination is a good thing, but having thought that up all very vibrantly like I did, it's not a good thing. Having an imagination can be a detriment, right, Dave?
Sure can.
That's how you ended up in the basement. I see. I never thought of that. I never thought of tying myself up to anything. I'd be afraid of getting caught. But if it makes you feel any better, Dave, I did get caught by my mom one time when I made a fake woman out of my laundry. I took a pair of jeans, I tied off the legs with some duct tape, and I filled up the jeans with clothes, and then I filled up a shirt with clothes, and I made this it looked like a scarecrow. And my mom found it in the closet. That's pretty messed up, right? It was like, is this just wearing my clothes? It's like I made a sexual.
It depends on what you were doing with it.
Oh, I was just sitting next to it and watching movies.
That feels almost worse than what I was
thinking. This headless doppelganger of myself. Oh God! It's actually the point of the story is so significantly disturbing and worse that I'm so ashamed that it would make Dave's story of what he did in the basement seem tame, and I look back upon it and I think that was just a terrible thing to do. But I made the woman. Is this live, Dave? No one's gonna see this though ever, right?
No one's gonna see it.
If I ever run for president, this will be gone.
It won't matter.
I look up Dave's videos all the time and send them to my friends.
Okay. So I thought, how do you make a vagina? Right? And I didn't know what a vagina looked like at that point. I was like 8th grade. I hadn't seen one like in person. So I was like, all right, I'll just put a plastic cup inside the zipper because I assumed the vagina was going to be where the penis was. Lo and behold, it's not. It's a different spot. And I put a cup there and I filled it with paper towels and shaving cream because I figured that might be kinda like what a vagina is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sat next to it. We watched like Pulp Fiction and stuff.
Were you gonna bang her?
Well, we spent so much time together, Gomez. It's like all afternoon I worked on this woman. I had to get her proportions just right, you know? I remember being like proud of myself too, like a little sick 8th grader. Like I'm like, oh, look at this, look what I got here. Almost like I wanted to call my friends over so they could come take a look at this disgusting thing I made, and it barely fit in my closet. Oh God, I'm sure my mom had absolutely no idea what it was for, because it wasn't obvious. I could have been making a scarecrow. I could have been making a crash dummy. I used to, you know, I used to like to jump out the window, the 2nd-story window onto like a mattress down on the ground, stuff like that. So maybe she thought I was doing some weird thing with the crash dummies guy. I don't know. It's not like Dave's situation where he got caught red-handed.
Mm.
Anyway, trying to have relations with the woman with the cup vagina was a disaster because the cup was way too short, and it didn't work at all like I expected it to. And that's an entirely true story, 100%.
On that note,
Miami. Yeah, all I can think about is whether or not I should have named her Lisa. All right, guys. Yeah.
Yep, later,
Yeah.
guys.
See
See you
you
guys.
later.
See you, buddy.
Take it off too. See you guys.
What did he say? He's gonna take a nap?
Taking off. Leaving.
Take it off.
Ah,
All right.
It's an expression.
Yeah, all right.
Leaving the chat.
I know what an expression is.
Are you sure?
Maybe not.
No, I do. They use them. They use them in Boston. They use them all the time.
Yeah, they say wicked pisser.
They don't talk like that. Some people do, but they don't.
I do.
Do you? Okay. Before you go, Dustin, I wanted to name the kid. I wanted to name the kid Parker, but Steph won't do it because she's afraid the people around here are going to call him Parker. This is the bullshit you deal with living in this part of the country. She's assuming she says every name that we go over, she thinks that the Boston people are just going to butcher it to hell.
Well, they butcher every name to hell.
That's what I keep telling her. If you're talking to an idiot, they're going to butcher whatever name it is. Parker. Who talks like that? Parker. Oh, it's just an obnoxious accent.
speaking of Steph, Joe, am I playing video games tonight with her? What are we doing?
Fuck if I know. Are you playing video games with my wife? I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. That's why I want you to ask for me.
You can't ask my... Okay. All right. I'll ask her. I'll go ask her. Whatever. It doesn't matter. All right. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Parker. I thought that was a good name. I really like the name Casey too, but Steph didn't like Casey. What do you guys think of Casey?
Oh, like Casey Affleck?
No, not like
another
Casey.
Boston dude?
No, I didn't even think of that asshole. I'm talking about.
You don't have to.
I was thinking of Casey Kane. I always thought that was a cool name when I was a kid. Casey Affleck. What is he? Is he even an actor? What's the point? What is he? He's just somebody's brother. Like, what the hell's that? Does he even act?
Yeah, he's an actor.
Saturday Night Live does a lot of skits making fun of people from Boston. I didn't know the whole country thought people from Boston were so ridiculous.
Well, I think it's a New York thing to make fun of people from Boston.
Ah, okay. So you think it's kind of like a little bit of a rivalry between New York and Boston then?
With this particular crew, it seems like, yeah.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of Boston.
And it's funny to make fun of people from Boston.
I think honestly, like, if you really let it go and you listen to the accent, it's so goddamn ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
There's been a lot of movies made about it.
Yeah, it's too many
So
Boston
it's in.
movies.
So it's in like the lexicon, if you will.
Yeah.
So it's relevant to a wide swath of people. So it's funny.
It's Ben Affleck's fault. Matt
Mm-hmm.
Damon.
Matt
They're the
Damon.
ones who did this.
Yeah.
They're the ones who did this to me. All right, guys. I'm gonna go
Plus, you're all
see if.
just a bunch of bumbling idiots. So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're all just walking around with snow shovels and stupid
Yeah.
work boots and just ripped jeans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Flannels half open in the wintertime.
Yeah. Blaring bad music on your stoop.
Yeah,
Bad
everybody's got a
Irish
stoop. Everybody's got a stoop. With like a shitty broken broom on it, and everybody's outside smoking all day, and nobody has jobs.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a broken Buick in the front yard. Yeah, that's about right. Or a broken Pontiac.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. Whatever. Who cares? All right. Good night. I'm going to sleep.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.
Bye. Good
Later,
race,
y'all.
Tom. Bye.
Good
Bye,
race.
Joe.
Bye, Dave.
Bye bye.
Catch you later.
Catch you later. Bye bye. Thanks for all in the stream tonight. It's been awesome as always, and I'll catch you later on.